Yeah. Come on. Welcome.
Good afternoon. Sean Higgs coming at you here. Midday Money Tuesday. Let's get the bannering it up. Welcome on into the show. Free picks in the chat. Before everybody gets here, I'm going to hit the make sure the YouTube's rolling out. Get that going on. There's YouTube. Wonderful. And where's Facebook? Well, always a problem on Facebook, but eventually it'll come on, you'd think, right? Anyway, welcome on in. 3-0 yesterday in the video. You're welcome. That is after a 6-1 Sunday, right? What was that? So that would be what, 9-1 last 2 days in the video? You're welcome there. So again, yesterday, nice winning day in the video. Yesterday, we had Georgia. I don't want to say never in doubt, but you know what? I wasn't worried about it. We said Georgia way back in August, and we followed through with them yesterday. We'll take it under. I said that under. Listen, got a little dicey at the end, but we'll take a win. So there's that. Anyway, all right. So I'm just on Twitter throwing out the plays there because it doesn't come through on my Twitter. But if you're on Twitter, give me a follow, real_Higgs. Come on in, say hello. It's not that hard to do. Like button. Again, not that difficult to do. You just pop open a little like. Boom. It's right there wherever you're watching. Get it done. Today, Thunder. Wizard. How are the Wizards favored by this number? I don't get it. Wizards aren't that good. Yeah, they had a nice little stretch covering games. I'm not sold. Give me OKC here. Memphis. Yes, we had the Warriors the other day. Wonderful hype train with Clay. Here, listen, Memphis is absolutely on fire. We'll take Memphis here. This was actually the free pick I did for picks and parlays, actually. And I would have did it on the Win Free Picks channel, but they can't have a bunch of the same games up, so it's difficult to do. Hockey. We had winners in hockey yesterday. We'll get another one today. Let's go Maple Leafs, minus 115. One basketball game, Hofstra. This is actually a premium play of mine. I got him +4. It's down to 2.5. And that's it. We're, a couple games, we'll try to streamline them just because that's it. It's not going to be hour-long shows right now. They're going to be quick, easy, boom. My picks are up. We'll talk about yours, and then we'll move on real fast. So college football on a season video, 98-51, not bad. 98-81, 55%. So we'll take it. Bowl game, 16-8, 66%. I did have an overall little bit of losing season in college football on the sites, but you know what? 31-20 November on, 61%. So started out a little slow, but as the games got more important, I kind of shined. I'll take it. NBA, 32-44 in the video, yes, but it comes to games we're betting on, and I say we're betting them. Sometimes they make it to the chat here, 16-9, so that's 64% there. Hockey, 25-25 in the video. We are a couple games under 500 on the year there. NFL, 79-64, it's 55%. And 92-81 on the year, that's 53%. Still plus money, but I want to do a little better there. And that's just site-wise. Otherwise, I'm doing a little better than that based on a couple of the games I've hit. But college hoops, 104.92 on the video, 53%. And that's almost, 55%, almost 56% regular season, 256 and 219 here on my premium. So there's that. But again, welcome in, everybody. Let's get it done. Ray Reddington. Yes, I took the lead, Ray, right? I got a little lead going on here. Blackhawks, Leafs, Penguins. I like the Blackhawks, too, with you there. I like the Blackhawks. Lex is in the house. Good morning. Bucks killed my 2-team parlay yesterday. I got nothing to say. I'm not, NBA. I did come in with 2 today. I sort of did not bet them, but Wizards have been killing me. Yeah, laying 10. Who Higgs you got? Yeah, I got Ray yesterday. I'll take it. I'll take a win, Kenny. I'll take a win. Talk about the Caps. No. Washington Capitals? Higgs, you gave a 3 pick out. When? What day, Ken? What are we talking about? I know yesterday in the video we went. I think we went 3-0 in the video. We hit them all. We hit the total under 52, Prairie View 12, and then we had the ice winner on the ice 3-0 in the video. Michael, good morning. Four picks free. You gave out. I think I got. Yeah, we gave out a few. I mean, 3 in the video for when I give the records and stuff. I just go what I post in the chat. I mean, sometimes I give out games where I'm like, I like this, or I bet this, or it's sometimes I throw in, I bet that game. It's a premium, or I bet it, myself, whatever the case would be. But I don't include those in the records because I do come out and give a whole lot of opinions and what I think's going to win. But yeah, video yesterday 3-0 and 9-1 the last 2 days on video. So not too bad. One day at a time. What do you say? Oh, on time today. Yes, I thought it said 1 day at a time. See, my mind is working too fast. Welcome in, Anton. Thank you. Hit the like button. Appreciate it. Not that hard to hit the like button. That's why, if you're here, if you comment like, how do you not hit the like? Maybe you come in and fade me. Hit the dislike. Like, I can't believe this guy is, went 9-1 and now I'm 1-9 and I'm buried. Hit the dislike. Early soccer. I'll give you time to read that because that's not what I do. Give me Auburn +2. Might be a trap game. This is a play on Auburn, not against Alabama in college hoops. What do we got here for Bama Auburn? I don't know. I kind of like Alabama here. I mean, Auburn is red hot. Again. Excuse me as I chew some ice. But again, 1 up to 3. I'll take Bama. Did not bet it, though. It's not one of my – I got 8 games today, I bet. This is not one of them. Toledo versus Miami, Ohio. College hoops. I like Toledo tonight. I actually bet Toledo already, Kenny. I bet them. I got them at a pick. Got them at a pick last night. Pittsburgh and the Cuse. Mark, I got this one a little I put a question mark next to it because I'm like, man, why is this line so big? Pitt beat them twice last year. Pitt won twice, and now they're 10.5-point favorite. I know Pitt can't shoot straight. But I almost want to take Pittsburgh in the 10.5. So I'll lean with you there. Done with NBA. No betting allowed, Ray. I'm not that's no hot take in my chat. You know how I feel about NBA. It is a spot taking a break. I say this, and again, I put this on Twitter. Hats off to people who want to bet NBA every day. And people do. People do. They don't want to get into look headlines and bet a game on a Saturday or Sunday for NFL a week or college football ahead of time and lock up $100. They want Tuesday night NBA, let's go. Wednesday, whatever the case may be. I can't bet the NBA. Well, I shouldn't say I can't bet the NBA because I bet a little bit NBA. But for me to come in here at 12:08 on a Tuesday morning and try to say, let's go heavy, like I didn't bet either of these games. Did not bet them, Memphis or the Thunder. Now, I like Memphis a little more because I think people will be betting all over the Warriors. And I just like the Thunder because, again, I don't think the Wizards should be favored by 9.5. But when you got guys who just sit out, you don't know. And I think the COVID stuff's going to end by the end of the month. That stuff's a lot of changing stuff going on there. So I don't think that'll be a problem. But just the fact that these guys just take breaks, I can't do the NBA. I totally dislike it and this is going back years. Give me college basketball every day more than NBA. It's my hardest one. Where's my NBA numbers? How many? I don't even, off the top of my head, I can't remember NBA. But I got them here going back to 2008. 50%, 54, 53, 45, 50, 48, 52, 50, 40, 48, 52, 48, 51. Always a struggle to get to finish up plus money. And again, here's a bad one, down 1,300. But again, barely getting by, plus 770, minus 253, minus 626, minus 30, minus 90, minus 60, minus 834, plus 756. plus 647. Like, just why am I'm not going to kind of pretend and say that I'm some NBA guru. Sometimes this year, hey, 16-9. It's going to, hang out at 65% for the season. It'll make me feel good. I'm not going to jump into it next year and be like, yeah, baby, we crushed NBA. No, playoffs, we can make all those numbers are all bumped up because of, 57 to like 61% playoff runs. Just do not like the NBA. Do not like one bit. Give me Auburn +3 and Rutgers +3. Auburn is a loser. They're going to get run out of the building. Everybody's going to bet Auburn. What, top 5 team getting points? Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it. Rutgers, though, I kind of like Rutgers there against Penn State. So that one's I'm not going to get upset with that one. The Auburn one, I think people are going to be here complaining tomorrow. Over Washington Capitals on the ice. Let's pull up a little ice here for Mr. Lex. Where's Washington Capitals? Can't even find Washington Capitals. Don't even know. Can't find it. Giannis on drugs. Yesterday, yep. Not a bad day in the video, Kenny. We'll take it. Had the Kraken win. Yeah, I jumped into the Twins live show yesterday, and they were happy about the Kraken. If you didn't see the Twins live show, go scroll through it. It's a long one. It was all night, but you could see my cell phone collection. Gave out Morgan State. Yeah, I like Morgan State. But you know what, though, Kenny? It is tough when I say I kind of like something, like you do something like that, because as much as I come in, it's easy to say, pump out a win. Like, oh, I like this game. Morgan State won. But, we said Colgate game, right? I was like, why is that line 10, right? Army beat a team by 20 that Colgate lost to by 10, and they were 10-point fave. I'm trying to find a loss right here. And I said, oh, you know what? I think I said IUPUI under, right? Did we say under that game? Because I said IUPUI can't shoot and ended up going over. So there are times where the games do come in. And if you like that game, you might have bet it. You might have said, I like that game. I'm going to bet it. Other times, again, I'm trying to see if I had a loser here. I said I liked Denver yesterday. They lost. I was getting 7 there. That was a loser. Oh, here we go. We'll talk about this Oregon game. So I said it was 4. It was 6. It went down to 4. I said I still liked Oregon. That ended up going down. I said I liked Pepperdine. That ended up going down. So the leans, I do not count. I can't count them in the chat. They're not posted. And they're win or lose, they do not make the cut. But that Morgan, I'm glad. If you bet it, wonderful. Everyone's on Bama yesterday and got crushed. I'll tell you who wasn't on Bama, Ray. Yours truly. And let's go back to August. 8-1 ticket, plus 800 on Georgia to win it all. And we'll do, you know what? Real fast, we'll do our little college football recap of teams we talked about. And we got the time here because it's a short little thing. What do we say here for NCAA championships? A&M at 30-1, loser. Utah, loser. Oklahoma, loser. But Georgia makes up for it when you got a couple bucks on all these games. Overs, Rutgers winner, Texas Tech, Utah, Wakey, Mississippi State, UAB, the SMU, San Antonio, 8-6. I had losers there too. Kansas and UNLV crushed me. Toledo. I mean, how did they get 2 wins? Toledo, Georgia. I did have them at the under. As remember, if you watched the video, I said 10.5. That means an undefeated season. Maybe they get it. Who knows? They had Clemson, and they're going to at least get Bama in a championship game and then a playoff game. But they took care of business all over the place when they had to. So we'll take it. But and I said yesterday in the video, right? Everybody's I can't blame you for taking Alabama, right? I mean, they're a good team. The last 5 years they've been underdog twice, both to Georgia, and they beat them convincingly both games. But I don't know. I had Georgia. I'm happy. I was on the dogs with Jarek. Took USC minus the 4.5 here, huh? That line, I saw that line went up 2-6. So good number there, Michael, grabbing it last night. Laid at 12 with Baylor. I kind of agree with you there. I bet Baylor last night at 12. Bama just lost. What are we talking last night or Bama losing because I said I liked Alabama today in basketball over Auburn? For our head-to-head, I'll take the Warriors. Let's go, baby. Let's go, Ray. This is my month to get you, my friend. Ricketts, good morning. How are you today? I'll focus on NHL and soccer. All right. You have that soccer all to yourself. I feel like we should buy 1 point on Hofstra at 3.5 for take money line. I got Hofstra at +4 last night. 2.5. Listen, I think they're going to win anyway, so I don't care what the number is. You want to go money line? Yeah, I'm not buying a point to make it 3.5. Hofstra wins, or it's a last-second shot. I get it, but I like Hofstra here. Give me the pride. Impressive phone collection. You like that, right, Ricketts? Fairfield, the Stags versus Iona. You know what? I kind of like a little bit of the Stags there. I know a big Mushums who's like he loves Iona today. So Stephen F. Austin -13. Who's Stephen A. again? Against Rio. She dances in the sand. I got this right around 12, 13. So it's a no play for me there, big waves. You'll rarely see 3, but taking Bama. I like Alabama what you hear today. And again, this is a spot, I didn't bet it, but much like why I like Memphis tonight, and maybe I should bet Bama because I'm thinking the same thing on Memphis. I think everybody's going to come in on Auburn when they see like, oh my goodness, this is a top 5 team. Look how good they are. They've won 10 in a row, whatever the heck. That's for me is just chatter I'll go the other way. And if it loses today, maybe it loses today. But long run, that kind of stuff, fading those kind of plays will make you money. Under, I no opinion on a total. No opinion, Mark. I would. I can't tell you to take the under because Memphis has just been. They're like a avalanche just coming down a hill, man. They're rolling right now. I own a 7 or the money line. Yeah, they are coming off a loss. Tough game. I kind of like Iona a little bit there. I didn't play it against St. Louis. But in this one, I lost or not, I don't want to lay 7 here. Fairfield's they're kind of tough. Granted, Patino, Iona's always the class of the MAC here, but I like the points. It's up to 7. You got 7 now. It was 6 last night. I'm still leaning the Stags a little bit. World is on a Grizzly today. You are out of your mind. You think the world's on a Grizzlies? No way. It's Warriors. The Warriors are back. Red Hawks Toledo. I bet Toledo got him at a pick last night, Ray. How you feel about who's this? Miami Heat or Miami against Miami, Ohio, Miami, Florida? What Miami we talk about here? I'm guessing 6.5 is going to be against Florida State. I do like Florida State. That's like my little team out of the ACC. So I know they've had some losses for me this year, not covering, but I'll still say give me the Noles. The Liberty first half. Let's pull. What do we got here on the Liberty? Where's the Lib? Against North Florida. You want to lay, what is it? 16. I was 16 last night. I got this more of like a 13-14 line. I like North Florida. I like the Ospreys, but they're not having a good year. Again, not playing it. Okie State and DePaul, my 2 dogs for today, says Big Waves. DePaul and Marquette. This Blue Demon team has just really sunk. They start out hot and they've, playing good teams, they've not performed. But if you're getting 8, it's a nice number. It's just a no play for me. I just do not like betting. Whatever the sport may be, teams on losing streaks, I'm not loving. And when we come to college hoops, teams that are playing bad, teams that are shooting like 40, 41%, I just don't think they just turn it on, especially on the road. Oklahoma State. Let me look at where's Okie State here? Oklahoma State, West Virginia. Little doggy action there. So I was 4 last night. I like West Virginia's team. But Again, did not bet this one. Let me see. That'd be a reason why I didn't play it. I mean, you know what? Let's go Oklahoma State. Lines down from 4 to 3, I see here. That's what we like to see. Everybody's coming in on Westy. I see a random 3.5. Well, still a lot of 4s. It's hanging tight. I'd still go Oklahoma State with you. Yeah, no Caps sake. I saw that somebody's like, I like the Caps. I was like, all right, I don't know who they're playing. Over Suns Raptors, Warriors Grizzly over, Bulls first quarter, Panthers regulation Rutgers. Florida Panthers regulation over Vancouver. I mean, should get there. You know me. It's not going to like 220. So regulation knocks that number down. Okay with that. Rutgers over, I'd say okay because you know what? That could be an overtime game, so you might catch that one. Grizzlies over, yes. Bulls first quarter. Let me see. I don't even know who they're match up against Detroit. You know what? Right? Detroit had a big one last night. Bulls are going to say we can't overlook these guys, right? Because Pistons won last night, right? They had a nice 10-point win as a 10-point dog over the Jazz. So, yeah, let's go Bulls first quarter, right? Don't take a team lightly. Come out and beat them right out of first. I get it. Suns Raptors over. What do you got? 223. That's a no. It's a no one for me. No opinion there. I can't give you an honest assessment. Thanks for hitting the like button. UGA. Yes, it was. It was a UG good day. Rob Franklin, good morning. Northeastern, too many points. Yeah, I got Madison last night at 3.5. So at 6.5, I'm not loving Madison at 6.5. Well, somebody's got to know something. Maybe guys might be out for Northeastern, which is why the line's moved. That's my only thought on that one. So we'll see how it plays out. I'm happy. I got a decent number, and that's all I got to hope for. Decent numbers, right? I mean, I don't know. Just seeing if I'm doing a quick little search here, see if I can find anything real fast on guys out for college basketball. But Providence and Creighton, a little Friar action here versus Creighton, huh? They played Nova, right? Didn't they get beat up by Nova? $75-41. I mean, at that point, you got to think you got to come in and take Creighton after you lose by 30. But Providence plays a tough physical kind of game too. So, I mean, it's just a tough spot because you get embarrassed like that. You think you're going to bounce back. You know, plus Villanova had revenge. You know, they beat Nova by 20 the first time they played. Beat them by 20, went to overtime versus Marquette, and then Villanova said, all right, we'll show you how good we are. And then Creighton has Xavier on deck. Man. Tough one. I don't know what to do there, Rob. I don't know. It's a no play. Like you lose by 30, you want to bounce back. I agree with you on Grizzles not betting against the Warriors. I understand not betting against the Warriors. I just think everybody's gonna bet the Warriors. I gotta go the other way. Under the 218, it's gone up a little bit. I just think it's gone up, and I think over just because the way Memphis has been playing. Let's see. I don't know about New Mexico State, but New Mexico today as a dog versus UNLV be a good game to play, Bill. I bet New Mexico. I got them at plus 6.5 last night. Miami, FSU. Yeah, I agree to that. Yes, but Florida. I like Florida State. I said early in the year, I said I got Florida State to win the ACC, so I'm going to go Florida State here. Who was my mentor when I started getting into this? I'm listening to guys like RJ. Who's that? RJ Bell? We talking about, Josh? Um, I don't know if it was like much as a mentor, but Tony K. He's on the sites with us here. Has his own Vegas Top Dogs. Actually, it was a site called Pix Pals when I got in touch with him, and so he kind of got me in the door. And at that point, I was already like betting for a living, for all intention purposes, and I got on his site, and that brought me to I think Craig was on back in the day. I think he had CT Sports Picks back in the day. Craig Trap Picks or whatever it was, and I was on his site. And actually, speaking of RJ, like that's a guy, Tony George. He brought me on with him, and I was doing well. So he's like, again, this is new. This is like 2006, 2007. I was new to the business of selling whatever. And I remember talking to RJ. Tony brought me to RJ, and I talked to RJ a few times on the phone. And he's like, "Oh, you need a year of free content." I'm like, "Listen, I can't." And at that point, I was making some money selling picks, a couple thousand. I'm like, I can't give up money like that. I needed every penny. I was buying a house. I had a kid on the way. I'm like, I need every nickel I can get, bro. I mean, like, I can't get out. I'm on sites with, at this point, I think Feist and uh, Scott Spreitzer and all these guys are on multiple sites with me. And I'm like, listen, I just came off a number one money guy in NFL and college basketball. I'm not giving you free stuff. And that was like in April, May. And then in August, I guess September, he started on the herd. And I'm like, what the heck? Like, I just missed out on that boat. But, things happen for a reason. But, yeah, mentor like a guy bringing me in and give me my start would be Tony K, you know. But I've chatted with RJ a few times. Again, it's going back a decade, but yeah, I try not to. I mean, nowadays, you're talking about swaying lines, Joshua. And I mention it all the time here. It's hard as a better now watching these numbers. Like I bet early games, week outs for football and stuff, regular season. That's not even just bowls. But now you have so much out there. Forget guys like me who have been in the business for a while and put out, doing podcasts and all types of nonsense for 10, 15 years. Now you just have huge corporations and shows. You got your ESPNs, your Foxes, your VSiNs, like Sports Grid and Action Network, whatever. BetQL. I mean, it goes on and on and on. And I'm not gonna lie. I say it's difficult. It's harder now than it was 3 years ago with so much stuff out there. Like, is it just millions of dollars being pumped in to move the lines? That's why you got multiple. I tell people you need multiple outs. And if you're, I got multiple states I could get down in. You need it because these lines are different all over the place. It's definitely a lot tougher now. It was always tough. I'm not gonna lie. I think it's been tougher because of the you talk about influence and moving lines. Guy gets on a TV show and says something, you damn well know it's going to move when you got 30 million people watching something. Bama College Hoops, I like them. I like Bama just because it was 1-3. Everybody's going to be on the other side because it's a higher ranked team. Simple. It sounds stupid, Kenny, but listen, I got 30 years in my pocket says that stuff wins. Thoughts on West Virginia, Oklahoma? I like West Virginia here. Eagles, Raiders, Cardinals. Let's go, Anton. It's the playoffs. Dogs are going to win. Eric's coming in. Favorite dog. So Bengals, I'm shocked that line came down. I thought for sure we could have held out for Raiders +7. It's down to 6. Chiefs line, again, you got guys banged up. I just bet the under Chiefs. I think I got 46.5. This Pittsburgh team, I said like the Jaguars. I just can't come in. There's no way I could just bet the dog. I'm going to be on the under here. Niners, I'd say take on Niners money line. I thought the Cowboys would be favored 4.5, 5.5 even. It's 3, holding steady. So I would be a money line. It's either money line, it's either Niners outright or Dallas wins this one going away. And Tampa, just give me the over. Give me the over. The Bee Gees, Bowling Green. Who they got? Dayton? No. Ohio? Bowling Green's playing Ohio here. 9.5. That's right on my number, though. It's down to 8, plus 8 here. So a point drop, maybe worth a shot on Bowling Green. Who's been, this is the thing. We're just talking about swaying lines with Joshua there. I'm pretty darn sure that the public is not betting Bowling Green here. So that would be a line move I'd have circled. And if you like Bowling Green, I'd say take it because that's not a, the Joe Public's coming in on that. Like people watching, like, I'm taking Bowling Green today. No, those lines are going to be your Dukes, your Kentuckys, your top 25 type games, your Baylors, stuff like that. Tyreek's in the house. Quinney versus Canisius. I like Canisius. So they are +2. Wow, they were -1 last night. They were favored last night. Do not like that game. Texas Tech +12. Do not like Texas Tech on the other side. Last 2 plays tonight, Auburn over and New Mexico. Total, I'm not great at my college totals, but I'll say okay there. And I already bet that dog with you. But I got 6.5. Drexel Blue Hens. I like Delaware a little bit. I like a little Delaware. Auburn. Nope. Alabama, TJ. Kenny's on Delaware also. Drexel. Nope. Me and Ray versus Ray and Markel. We like Delaware. They're on Drexel. I like Bowling Green today. I'm going to say I like Bowling Green after that little line move. 1.5. That is not public sway money coming in on them. We do not like that. Kenny and Markel head to head. Central Arkansas against Bellarmine. Yeah, 11.5. I looked at this one because Central Arkansas is off a win. But again, I don't know if I want to lay. I'll have one Bellarmine. Crane and Drake have been funny this year. Yeah, Crane, again, you beat Villanova by 20, you lose by 30. Should they bounce back after that? Yeah, anytime. I say this all the time. I don't care what the sport. You lose by 30, you're going to come out and show a little pride the next time out. But Providence is a tough team. Baylor, winners, Baylor, Kentucky, Oklahoma State, and Auburn. Baylor I kind of like. Kentucky, I could see winning. Okie State against, they got West Virginia. I'm not really loving that one. Auburn, I'm against you there. X-Prox. Tate the Great's got Hofstra. We like the Pride, too. USC 6 over Stanford. The lines moved 4 points. I sort of like that, and I was like, now 6. Still, USC is a good team. What year did I start betting? I mean, betting as just clown betting as we're talking about 1990. Going hard, like I'm going to try to start making money on this is probably like 98, 99, like full on doing it. Like, I guess I was on sites already. I was like 2005, 2006, a little before that. I mean, good 17 years, 18 years, like trying to, being serious about it, right? I mean, I've been betting since 1990. What up, Omar? What do you got? Auburn, no. Rutgers, okay. OKC Thunder, yes. Raptors, no opinion. Detroit, I don't think so. Grizzlies, a lot of NBA that I don't love, but I'm pulling for you. I'm not a. Here we go. Nailed all the unders college football. Yes, we did. I said it in I don't know if I said it in. I had to be in the show I did last night too. Josh said you talked about the under for the first quarter, and it played out just like we talked about. I was like, this game they're going to come out, feel each other out, nerves, and Georgia definitely had nerves early. Stetson, yeesh, but I pulled it out. Well, yeah. Good night again, people. Tooch. He's on Twitter. You could check it out. I tweeted out yesterday. Come say hello. Give him a follow. I'm not playing. That's it. He doesn't want to go head to head. Anytime a team odds plus 100, line moves different sites. 104, I know Delaware going to win. Auburn, Bama over. Yeah, I kind of think this one's going to go over. Deleted your comment. What are you talking about? I didn't delete your comment. You commented where? In this chat? But, I mean, Jamel, we'll talk to everybody in the chat here. What was your comment? Because I did not delete it. I mean, you come in here with blasting a bunch of curse words or something. Maybe I don't know. I have no idea what your comment was. Who am I on a take with? You're here in a live chat, so I'm not backing down for whatever this is because I don't delete anything. And I don't delete anything out of the chat. We got plenty of people in here. Been here for will be a year. We'll be a month. 5.5 weeks from now, it'll be a year doing a show, and half these people have been here since then. So I don't delete comments out of the chat. Michael's got good picks. Yes, he does. Right? What is this about? Right. What is this about? Where is it? There you go. That's what we got to do, man. Just try to share. Try to, everybody. Sometimes you get blinded by the picks. That's why it's good to come in and just get a feel for everybody else. That's why I say if I'm betting it, I'm betting it. I'm not trying to sway you. If you're ready to bet your money, bet your money. Toledo looks good today. Yeah, I took Toledo already. Got him at a pick. I live in Delaware. Ooh, I'm in Delaware. We said the last time, too, and they lost to Delaware. Yeah. Wilson, how are you today? Liking the over in the hockey games. Yeesh. I mean, the overs have been hitting. I'm just not for me today. Not for me. I got a side. But with the GOAT, how are you? Like the Blackhawks. I like the Blackhawks, too, tonight. I like the Blackhawks. I was going to use them. I ended up using the Leafs here in the chat. Look at this. Mike, where you been, fella? How are you? Good to see you. Valpo, Loshai, over. You know what? I kind of like Loshai. Excuse me. I kind of like Valpo a little bit there, but I can go with the over. I do not like the Paul. They have not played well down the stretch here, Antoine. I don't know. I can't just bet on teams who lost like 5-6 in a row, whatever they've got. Is there a good conference focused on CBB where the line makers may be likely to overlook them? Yeah, I'd say anywhere outside of like the big conference, I mean, I think you could find good stuff in like Sunbelt, Mountain West, Ohio Valley, Summit. This is just like college football. The ACC, Big Ten. I mean, Kansas line is going to be right on point. Duke, right on point. I mean, it's no different. Ohio State, Alabama, these games, they're top 25 teams. They're teams everybody know. But on the flip side of that now, Josh, as we were just talking about, RJ and the like, there's so many things out there now. Is the value super high? No. Yeah, listen, you're fighting, the numbers are so tight, even in smaller ones. There's a lot of, copy and paste lines made now, right? It's kind of like follow the leader. And I don't want to say it's like flipping a coin or whatever, but honestly, it is. You can come up. Everybody's got. I have an algorithm. I got this and that. Listen, I got a number. I look at a bunch of other numbers. Here comes the number from the book. Then I got to dig a little bit. Like, how's the team playing a little bit? Let me look at some box scores. How they've been shooting. What's on deck? This and that. That's where it comes into how you personally perceive a game. And when it comes down to it, it's gonna win or it's not gonna win. I used to love small school. I still love the small conferences. College, football, college basketball doesn't make a difference. I mean, hi, I got Hofstra here in the chat. Just tell you all you need to know. Hicks' first bet was on Cincinnati Reds to win a World Series game. Jose Rio. You know what? I'll tell you what my first thing was. I did. This was back in March Madness. I made a pool of the restaurants working in. And I think I had Duke at like 12-1 or 10-1 to win a championship game. and everybody bet Duke. First of all, it was Jersey, so everybody loved Bobby Hurley, and Leighton was the GOAT. But I was high on, believe it or not, I mean UNLV was awesome that year, but I liked the Loyola Marymount team and Georgia Tech with Kenny Anderson. I thought those were really good teams. So Duke was like my fourth pick down the line, and they were like 10-1 or 12-1, and I think I had maybe like $450 of like bets at like 10 or 12-1. Everybody was on Duke. Nobody else had anything else. It was just all Duke money, But I ended up winning. It's a nice $4 in my pocket as a sophomore in high school. I was pumped up. I think I probably brought a big tray of pizza for like $30. The old, that square pizza, the Elio's. I brought a tray of pizza for the boys at lunch. Miss Danica hasn't been here in a week. Happy New Year, Miss Danica. Once I earn enough, I'll start working for the books. Working for the books or trying to beat the books? St. Louis versus Dayton. I kind of like St. Louis. Give me the Billikens. Rutgers Penn State over? Yes. Grizzles over the Warriors. Yeah, Green's out. He's not coming back. I like Memphis. We got Memphis tonight. We got Memphis. Mike, it's right in the chat here. We got Memphis in the chat. We're fading Golden State. I'm on the Blackhawks too. Yes, Chicago. Arkansas, Ole Miss over. I'll go over with you there. I didn't bet it, but I'll lean with you there, Rob, if you want to go over. Grizzlies hot. Yeah, they're on fire. Those days are fading. Benning is a public play these days. Yeah, I mean it's so tougher. I'm like I said, man. I think it's a lot harder trying to find out the moves. Although, again, that's why I think like betting early. Yeah, there'll still be kind of head fakes by syndicates and things, but I'm just gonna stick to what I think my number is gonna be, and I'm gonna bet it. Because the good thing is that we didn't have 20 years ago. There's like a live bet. You could get off games, so that's the only like plus. I mean, back in the day, NFL, you'd call your man, he'd be there an hour before game time, and maybe he was there at like halftime. 3 o'clock. That was it. There was no calling all day long and stuff like that. So the good thing is that I get in early on a game, I could always move off of it. But that also comes down to Marlo. You got to have discipline. That's the difference between pros and the Joes, as they say. Like people want to have fun. I get it, but I'm trying to make a little money here. AJS, how are you today? Write down my lock of the day. I'm going 3-0 tonight. Tampa Sabres under. All right. Are these college teams being affected by COVID like the other sports? Some are, some aren't. Some are. Yep. Blackhawks, yes. Toronto, yes. Penguins, no opinion on that. Sabres missing a couple guys. Mattress Max short of mill today. Yeah, you should listen to me. You should have listened to me, Big Waves. Gonzaga, 4.5 over Baylor. What is this, back for a national championship? What are we talking about that game? Anyone on Timberwolves? Not me. Ride with Ray, Mark Kelly. Not too bad. We got a little Overlove. Mytel, Delaware. I'm going to bet Toledo. Yes, Toledo. Leaving plays on answer machines. Check those NBA lineups. There you go. Definitely got to check the lineups. All right. We're wrapping up. I don't know where that guy went when there says I delete. Listen, I try to answer everything in the chat. Here we are, 45 minutes. I want to do a half-hour show. But it is what it is. Anyway, good luck, everybody. We'll see you tomorrow. We'll talk some football tomorrow, right? A little playoff action. Have a good Tuesday. Thanks for coming in. Hit the